Ludus, Vulpes.
Welcome to Ludus Vulpes. My name's Kirsty, and today I'm with Niall from Crab Studios.
Hiya.
Hi Niall, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, I'm very well, thank you. How's Airecon going?
Yeah, it's going really good. Met lots of people coming to play our games. It's been good.
That's brilliant, that's brilliant. So you're here today showcasing Langskip.
Yes.
What is Langskip?
So Langskip, I mean, is super easy to explain, especially if people have played coup before.
Okay.
Because it's the idea behind it was I didn't in coup like the player elimination side of things, because you'd play it and then you'd engage in the game and lie and then get knocked out really early.
Okay.
So what I did is I made basically the Mario Kart version of coup.
Okay.
So the aim of the game is to get from space 2 to space 20.
Yeah.
And you do that by playing cards face down. You have 2 in your hand. You play them face down. And each one of the cards allows you to move up the board in a different way.
Okay.
So Valkyrie is the basic one, just move one space up. But then you have, for example, Frigg, which can force a player to discard a token, which I'll explain.
Okay.
So when you play down a card, you play it face down, you can choose whether or not to lie about the card. So if you lie successfully, meaning that no one calls you out, then you gain a Mischief token, which are these tokens here. If you lie unsuccessfully, meaning someone calls you out, then they gain a Mischief token, so there's a reason for people to actively engage and call people out. However, if they are wrong about calling you out and you're actually telling the truth, then they just move back one space, which is why you start on space 2 and not space 1. And Mischief tokens are used to augment Loki and his children. It's a Norse mythology game. So Loki moves one space, but if you have the most Mischief tokens in the game, then you can move 5 spaces. Jormungandr is an interesting one because he swaps positions with the nearest player, which could actually be someone behind you. But if you spend the Mischief token, it can swap positions with any player. Also, because this game was on Kickstarter, there are some additional cards, such as, well, like alternate versions of cards. So, for example, there's Thor and there's Bride Thor, which do different abilities. So they don't actually add cards to the game. Instead, you can swap out the cards to have a different experience. For example, one of the sort of shadow bits of depth about this game is the economy system with the Mischief tokens. So Frigg is really interesting because, like I said before, she forces the player to discard the Mischief token. But Vengeful Frigg actually steals that Mischief token, so there's more in the game.
I see.
One thing which I pride myself on with this game as well is that it's a bluffing game which can be played by someone who's playing the game for the first time as equally well as someone who's played the game for ages. So we took inspiration from Love Letter with the reference cards, so you can actually see the amount of cards of each type which are in the game. So there's Valkyrie, which there's 5 of. There's Odin, which there's 1 of. So even if you're a brand new player to the game, if you've got Odin in your hand and someone says they played an Odin, then you know the line. So yeah, that's Langskip.
Okay, so how many players does it play?
2 to 4, and it takes about 20 to 30 minutes, but it's 15 minutes if it's 2 players. Because we, for example, Jormungandr, which is swap positions with the nearest player, or any player, like that's exactly the same thing if it's 2 players. So those are taken out plus a Valkyrie card as well. So it's about 15 minutes for 2 players.
Perfect. And so people can come and buy this today from Airecon. How much is it?
It is £20.
£20, okay.
And this is all the stock we have left as well.
Really?
Yeah, if you see on the back of the box, you can see there was only a 250 unit print run. So this was actually manufactured in the UK as well.
Oh wow, that's
yeah, this is literally all we have left. But yeah, we have a bunch of other games from Crab Studios as well. We're showcasing a new one called Biomass at the moment. And if you want more information about that, just search Crab Studios board games on socials. I don't know how you can scan the QR code on a video. Maybe you can, but if you can do that, there you go.
Okay, and we hope it all goes well for you. And obviously, people know that they can find you on here if they can't get to Airecon. So that's fantastic. And we hope that the rest of Airecon goes really well for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thanks everyone at home. Bye.